Good evening, card enthusiasts. Tonight we're going to be opening up a box of Donruss 1991 Series 1 cards. Main card in here is probably Moises Alou. There's obviously some good Hall of Famers and stars that'll be in here. I mean, this is not a very popular box. A lot of people don't like the colors of it, the cards and everything. I think it's kind of cool, and I've never opened one, so I wanted to open it. Before we get started, I wanted to show this cool Griffey checklist card from 95 Pinnacle that I won off of Breaks and Stuff's channel. It's a cool channel. You need to check it out if you haven't already done so. Cool guy. Obviously loves, I don't know the guy personally, but obviously loves Arizona State. He's got the logo, Arizona State University, got the logo everywhere. So, all right, so let's get going on this one. This was after '89, so these are sealed and should be fine. Not that anybody would want to try to repackage any of these boxes, but you never know what sick deviants are out there that want to make everybody's life harder in the card collecting world. These are really crisp. See the packs, still got the wax associated with them. So tight, I'm not used to a tight box like this to get in here and just get them all out. I'm used to getting boxes that are a little loose, and I'm not one that can afford the certified boxes that are all in shrink wrapped and have the nice logo on the bottom of it with the hologram and all that. Can't quite do that yet, so I'm usually seeing if I can get a cheap box from a reputable buyer, and then I'll break based off of that. Okay, so let's get started and see what we can find. See a puzzle piece on the back. I actually put a couple of these puzzle pieces together over the past weekend. See what the puzzle piece is for this one's Willie Stargell. Maybe I'll get enough to put his together. Never done that before. Kind of had fun with it. It's kind of cool. The back kind of looks like I think it's the '88 version, but this is a very 90s top color scheme, as my boys would say. It looks very 90s. So as you know, there's Gary Carter. I don't like to go and name everybody. Randy Johnson, already got some Hall of Famers in this one. Rick Aguilera, Roger McDowell. Some of these that I've used to hearing from. David Cohn, somebody I like watching. Brian Harper, Donruss King, Diamond Kings. Dennis Martinez. These are sealed extremely well, even to the point where there's some stuff on the puzzle piece, which I'd rather it be on the puzzle piece than on the card itself. Barry Larkin, Diamond Kings. That's a nice looking card. Jim Abbott, I like him. I actually got to see him speak one time. He's a very good motivational speaker. Jerome Walton. Mark McGuire. Nolan Ryan. And Ken Griffey Jr. Like that card. It's a nice looking card. It's his third year card, I believe. Yes, third year card. Since this is 91, still good looking card. Son's outside riding his skateboard. Yesterday he was riding his skateboard and something crashed on his phone and broke his phone, so we had to get a new phone because he couldn't even read anything because the little liquid in the screen and everything was all messed up. So he got his phone back and he's out there riding his skateboard again, so I texted him to say, be careful, don't mess up your phone again. He just texted me back and said, ha, yeah. Of course, he's about 19. He can go buy his own phone. Ryan Sandberg, George Brett. I was about to say this pack was a little lacking. We did get 2 Hall of Famers out of there, so wasn't too shabby. To do something with these puzzle pieces. There's this pack glue sticking to them. I want to put this puzzle together. Have to do a little extra peeling. Jose Canseco. Our first real rated rookie, and I have no idea who it is. Again, coming in. Mark Grace, like him. Steve Avery. That may be his rookie card for the Braves. Pete Harnish. Ramon Martinez, Diamond King, and our dreaded checklist. I've done checklists like Pinnacle one. Actually put somebody on there that you want to see and make a design out of it. That way people wouldn't curse under their breaths every time they came across a checklist in their pack. Make the checklist insert something. Now the checklists are online, so you don't have to worry about that for the newer sets. Rick Biggio, Lee Smith, Black's packs just fall apart. Maybe it's the actually being a shrink wrap that kind of kept them intact. I'm not sure, or the ones I got have been searched and re-glued back together. Don't know. Jose Offerman. Did not know he was in this set. Ready rookie card. That's cool. Sweet Lou Whitaker. Sammy Sosa. Andre the Hawk. No, another Nolan Ryan. Lots of highlights. No hits, A's. Wade Boggs. Billy Ripken. I don't see a black box on the back of his card. On the back of his bat. I wonder if he got in trouble for that. Oh, that's right. I think I remember reading that the whole thing was somebody had written that on his bat as a joke or something. He may not have been aware of it. Or if he did, he totally forgot about it. Tino Martinez. So my expectations on any hits out of here are very low, so I'll probably enjoy it better. Like every time I go into a set saying, well, I need this card out of this set, I hope I get this set, I usually run into issues. This is interesting that they're turned around, and these packs are usually not turned around like that. Okay, Bichette. Mark McGwire, another Ken Griffey Jr. That one's even flipped upside down. Multiple. Okay. Phil Plantier. And Roberto Alomar for the Dodgers. I mean for the Padres. Goodness gracious. Another big box, Dave Magnin, University of Alabama boy. And there's his base card. Mickey Morandini. I've heard that name in a long time. Zach McDowell with the throwback White Sox unis from the Black Sox days. Another Jose Offerman. St. Calmar. There's a Moses Alou card. A little off center left to right. But all in all, good looking card. Not worth a whole lot, but still fun to find. I'll do an opening of Series 2 at some point. I believe it has Manny Ramirez in it, so it'll be a little bit more exciting. Roger Clemens, which looks nothing like him, but still a cool card. Robin Ventura. Mariano Duncan, another Dante Bichette. Julio, I don't want to butcher his last name. Earl Hershiser, one of my favorite Dodgers pitchers. And those of you who watch some of my other videos and know that was first a Yankees fan, been a Yankees fan the longest. And then I decided I wanted to have a National League team that I pulled for too, so I picked the Dodgers few years ago, just because I remember watching them, and even though they, back in the day when they beat the A's in the World Series, who I was pulling for the A's, kind of earned some respect there, obviously, with gutsy performance by Kirk Gibson. So that kind of stuck with me when I decided I wanted to pick a National League team. And now obviously they are really good. If they can just keep it up to the second half of the season. Another Mark McGwire. Of course I saw that the Angels swept them for the first time ever in the Crosstown Series. And Cody Bellinger got thrown out for the first time in his career. Calling balls and strikes, arguing balls and strikes, but you know, hey, like the passion. Fernando, another one of my favorite Dodger pitchers. Another Ken Griffey. Derek Bell. Traded Chris Sabo. Tom Glavine. A lot of Hall of Famers in these packs. And they're not rookie cards, but they're still Hall of Famers nonetheless. They can go in my binder where I'm putting cards from different sets for the Hall of Famers, and they're not rookies, but put them in different sets, and hopefully one day I'll have the thing full for one player, much less all of them. Carlton Fisk, Mark Lewis, have no clue who that is. Will Clark, Randy Johnson, highlights, no hits Tigers. Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, and R.J. Reynolds. Hensley, I have no idea how to pronounce him. Dude's a Yankee, I've never even heard of him. He obviously didn't live very long. Brett Butler had something on his card, but it looks like it was a piece of paper. Another Craig Biggio Diamond Kings. Lee Smith. We saw that sequence of cards earlier on. Pause the video, had a visit from my son up here talking about his skateboarding escapades outside that he was trying to do. Another Tino Martinez, Rated Rookie, Tom Candiotti. Another Roger Clemens, just got his 85 rookie card in the mail today. John Smoltz, really cool card. I love those black borders on that 85 Donruss design. And his rookie cards sell like he's a Hall of Famer. Barry Bonds, Diamond Kings, that's nice. Carlton Fisk, record home run. What is his record home run? Oh. Omar Vizquel. Derek May, Rated Rookie. Name sounds familiar, but for the life of me cannot remember anything about him in his playing days. The line on the shields. Checklist. Kevin Belcher. Chuck Finley. Another checklist. Another Jose Canseco All-Star. We go Gomez. Grace, another Steve Avery. Still need to check, make sure that's Steve Avery's rookie card. I could be wrong. It may have been 90, but I don't remember it being there. I'm not positive. I just did a break of that not too long ago. Could have been. Still back in these days, you usually had a year that they would play up a little bit, and then they would get a rookie card the next year. It's not like today where they have 3 rookie cards, one of them being a prospect and first Bowman card and a debut card and an actual rookie card, and there's a bunch of rookie cards now. Joe Girardi in his catcher's uniform. Cecil Fielder, 50 home run club. Cal Ripken. Ryan Sandberg, Diamond Kings, George Brett, Oil Can Boyd, best baseball name of all time. Conseco All-Star. Craig Maddox, still in his Cubs uni. Matt Williams, looks like he's my age, about 50 years old. Ray Langford, ready rookie. Milt Collier. The difference in the color, see the difference in the color of that. It's awfully dull looking. Must have been a printing issue. Ron Gant, Diamond Kings, Bo Jackson, like that. Yes, I'm an University of Alabama fan, but I am also a Bo Jackson fan. Super guy, even though he played for the other side, for the Auburn Tigers. Super guy. Met him at a golf tournament one time, and he could not have been a nicer person. Charles Barkley too. I like Charles Barkley too. He's loud and obnoxious, but he is a super kind guy. Met him indirectly one time at the same golf tournament. Somebody with a fame like that could be real snotty, and people may say something about it, but it really wouldn't mean anything in the end, because a lot of celebrities are that way. They are the exact opposite. And if you haven't ever seen it before, you need to go watch a YouTube video of Charles Barkley's golf swing. That is that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. He has a hitch in his backswing where he has to double clutch. He double clutches it every time. It is absolutely hilarious. I know he has spent probably $1 million trying to get that taken care of it in his swing, but he can still hit it a mile, obviously, because of all the strength that he has and athletic ability. But it is absolutely hilarious. Let Jim have it. Mark McGuire. Alright, let's see. We've probably got dozen packs left. I need to speed up a little bit here, I guess. 3 Ken Griffey Jr. cards. I couldn't have gotten that in the 89 set. The baseball cards allowed me to get, I think I got 2 though. I can't complain too much. Another Bernard Gilkey. Of course, I got the 89 set with the sole intention of trying to get pull Randy Johnson out of it. 0 Randy Johnsons. So in that case, that was really the only major rookie that I didn't have out of that set. So in my typical fashion, I got frustrated, got on eBay, and bought me like 3 of them. Not that they're worth anything, it's just the principle of it. I had to have it. Pedro Guerrero. Larry Walker. Could end up being a Hall of Famer. Break. I was looking for Sosa, which I think I got 2 Sosas, which is great. Also 1 Larry Walker. 0 Larry Walkers. So what did I do? I went to eBay and bought me Larry Walker. Terry Bross. No clue who that is. Julio Franco. I haven't heard that name in a while. These are opening a little better because they're towards the bottom of the pack. And now we're getting into some backwards cards. 2 Diamond Kings. Dennis Martinez. Another Ripken. Steve Petrosian. Johnson, no hits Tigers. Another Donnie Baseball. I need to send a couple of those to my buddy Jason Donnie Baseball. Super guy. If you haven't seen his channel, you need to check that one out too. Ricky Henderson All-Star lineup. Went back and checked on that. Fletcher. Jose Uribe. 1 gone. The color's kind of faded out of these. Edgar Martinez. Another Malter. Another Gilkey. Trammell. Larkin. Another Jim Abbott. Okay, got 4 packs left. And there's really not any that we're looking for that I was wanting to get. Has been pretty consistent. Not really frustrating, so I think it's been pretty fun. Grace. Another Avery. If that is his rookie card, I've got about 5 of them now. Melito Perez. Pasqua. Ron Clemens, John Smoltz, Donruss Shields, 20th checklist. Another checklist. Ooh, looks like we got us Bo Jackson highlights. 4 consecutive home runs. Nice. Got the Magan and Diamond Kings and base back to back again. And down to our last pack. Biggio. And Sandy Alomar wraps it up. Okay, so don't know what you consider really hits. I guess the rookies were decent. Let's see, Jose Offerman. I like that one. Tino Martinez. Phil Plantier. Totally forgot about him. There's another Offerman. Wesley Salou was probably the biggest name in the set. Mickey Morandini. That was another good one. Derek Bell. And about 15 of this dude that I can't even pronounce his last name. Derek May. I don't know if you consider him one worth sleeving, but Kevin Belcher. And Steve Avery, if that's actually his card. Ryan Lankford. Bernard Gilkey. Another Bernard Gilkey. Another Bernard Gilkey. Another Steve Avery. There you go. Mark Lewis. So I got 4 of that dude. Can't even pronounce his name. And 3 Steve Averys, if that's actually his rookie cards, would be doing good. Okay, if you like the video, please, please, please like and subscribe. Thanks.